What's up, real estate agents? So, in this video, I'm going to show the new rebrand model and how this helps realtors close 2 to 5 additional deals every single month, like clockwork. Now, this video is going to be a little bit lengthy. It's going to be more of like an in-depth training. But over these next 20 to 25 minutes, this is really going to set you up to understand what this new model is, what the results are, and how it can actually change the game of your business. I know a lot of people and marketing gurus and coaches and marketing agencies and lead providers make all these outrageous claims, and they don't back it up with proof. Well, I'm literally going to take you step by step and actually show you how I've implemented this in my business and how I've helped other realtors implement this same model and see this type of result over and over again. So obviously I'm going to walk you through, guys, more results as we start to go on and kind of what the kind of testimonials looks like. But this same system helped Atia get 2 new listings in a luxury beach market in literally the first 90 days of implementing this. James got $1 million listing. Rana closed a 600K deal in 30 days. And I will walk through all these in detail. I mean, this helped Philip actually closed a 495K listing and buyer. So he double-sided that deal within the first 16 weeks. And we booked him 32 seller appointments through this same process here. So I'm going to walk you guys through this. But first, before I do, I want to share a little bit of my story, because I feel like this is important to understand how this got to where it was, how this model was created, because it all has to do with my journey. So right out of college, I actually started working for a corporate sales job in the tools industry right out of college, got a lot of experience. But as you guys know, if you're a real estate agent, you have your own business. If you have that entrepreneurial itch, it doesn't go away. And so I started to be really interested in wanting to start my own business. So I quit my job in 2020. And a few months later, I bought a course on how to run paid ads to generate leads and sales. And so it was a course that I bought. And this is really where I first started learning the value of using things like social media and ads and content to generate sales and how to actually run these for companies. And so later that year in 2020, I started a local business marketing agency in 2020. So we started working with more so local restaurants and a few local realtors to kind of get this ball rolling and starting to prove that what we did worked. And so it did. And then I knew that as a part of, growing your business, you do have to choose an industry. You have to niche down. You can't just be everything to everybody. And so I always have had a really big passion for real estate. So had my brother, which he's now a part of this as well. And so I've always loved the real estate industry. I am actually currently working on getting my license right now, but I've always loved the industry, always had a passion for it. So I knew that was a no-brainer. I needed to serve the real estate industry, and I knew it was actually my calling to do so. And then since 2021 to 2024, honestly, we've worked with over 200 agents, and we basically helped them generate leads. We were like like a marketing agency, and we got great results for agents, which I'll walk you through here. But we got amazing results, and it was going well. But the shift began to happen when I started to realize that there had to be a better way, because I started to see a pattern where realtors, they would invest in leads and try to get the best quality leads, and there were so many people doing so many of the same things basically. And so, you know, realtors, they would just hop from one lead generation company to the next, waste tons of money, but they never actually figured out a scalable system that they could just copy and paste and implement into their business and run it forever. And then obviously, I also started to realize that, the real estate business, like growing your real estate business, is a lot more than just a leads issue. It may be a follow-up issue. It may be a nurturing issue. It may be a sales conversion issue. So I realized that the problem was actually multifaceted, and that it needed a multifaceted approach. And then like all of these agents, because they don't know have a clear path of how to do it themselves, they just go to all these third party companies when it's actually really simple to implement this into your own business. And then I realized too, like one of the biggest things to success is community and coaching. And so that's what made this pivot as well. But in 2024, it was just a few months ago, I actually decided to actually change everything. I shut down my really successful real estate marketing agency. 2 weeks later, launched and created the rebrand model. And now I'm never going back because I just know and have so much confidence in this model and that this is what actually works and that is actually a scalable solution for agents. Because something I also realized when I made this pivot is that third party companies like Zillow or realtor.com or marketing agencies, they may work for a certain amount of time, but they don't work consistently and predictably over the course of a agent's business. And so there's fluctuations that agents have no control over. So now that I found this model that's actually scalable, easy to implement, easy to follow, I'm really never going back, honestly. And I want to show you guys this model, but I want to just walk you through like this is why. I mean, just to be, I'm a very upfront and blank person. I don't sugarcoat things. I've been on calls with over 1,000 agents over every market that you can think of across the United States. I've been on calls with them. And I've realized that most agents' businesses suck because you don't have a predictable system to bring in new clients consistently. You either rely solely on referrals and SOI and ride that inconsistent closings roller coaster every month, closing 0 deals 1 month, 2 in the next month, then 0, then 0, and then you're draining your bank account because of the expenses. Or you've tried to pay third party leads, pay for leads from third party agencies or third party marketing companies, and have either lost money because you haven't gotten results, or you've been underwhelming. The results have been underwhelming to say the least. Now, and then also you're working the hours, you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing the results for the money that you want to see in your bank account. Your business's success depends on the market, depends how hollow the interest rates are, or you crossing your fingers hoping one of your referral friends calls you with a referral. So this is why most agents' businesses suck. And this is why 87% of agents fail within the first 5 years. And the average income of an agent is somewhere below $40,000 a year. This is the reason why. It's not because you're a bad realtor or realtors are not good. It's because they fail to do these things. And so the new way to actually grow your and predictably scale your real estate business is to actually have a predictable system and way to close 2 to 5 deals every single month like clockwork. Never have to hire another marketing agency or spend thousands on another third party lead provider again. Actually utilize your most powerful asset, which is your personal brand, and build your own internal lead system that attracts the highest quality leads that actually want to work with you. And then fourth, utilize the latest AI technology and systems to automate menial tasks and even build a lean team. So you only have to work 3 to 4 hours a day while doing what you love and taking home the money that you want to make. Now, I want to walk you through kind of this new way, how this process works. But I just want to show you like why this freaking works. Okay. Like I said, I'm very blunt, I'm very straightforward. So I just want to show you like actual results. I've personally generated over $400,000 in revenue and got some of my highest paying clients from this organic content machine. We've also spent over under $850,000 on real estate ads to prove this system. And I was tired of charging for running ads when they're easy to run and I could easily solve bigger problems for realtors. So this is what caused that pivot and to create this rebrand model, which I'm about to go through. And another reason why this freaking works, like, don't take my word for it. Like, Chuck, he closed 4 deals within the first 16 weeks of implementing this system. Kelly actually became a top 5% agent within 12 months, goes on listing appointments every single week. And she's been working with us, as you can see here, she was working with us over 2 years now, implementing this system, and it's still working for her. Derek actually came from a referral from Kelly, because she loved the system so well. She posted about it. She referred us to Derek, and he got a 500K listing in 90 days, and Atia got 2 listings in 90 days. So what I'm saying is, this isn't luck. This is a repeatable system that works for everyone that implements it. Okay, now what you've been waiting for. The rebrand model, why this works, how it works. Let's get into it, okay? I'm going to go through and reveal everything to you. So first thing that we do, we kind of do a combination here. We use an inbound listing system, which is more of a paid lead system source, internal, that you implement to your business. And we also use an organic content side as well. I've used this same system, like I said, to generate over $400,000 in revenue. So this works. This is what we've spent over $800,000 to prove this system. So this is tried, trusted, and proven. Okay. So stage 1, we have 3 stages to this inbound listing system. First, you're going to use direct response seller ads. So we focus heavily on listings first for a lot of reasons. You got the NAR settlements, you got like list to last, and you can always get more buyers from sellers. If you have listings, you're always going to have buyers. So this is the foundation of our system. So you want to use direct response seller ads to Facebook and Instagram, and you also can can run these on YouTube as well once you prove that this is working and converting on Facebook and Instagram. And then we use a combination of image ads as well as video ads as well, just so you can see like a sneak peek of this. So this is the 2 campaigns that we run, a combination of both of these. And we have the scripts for these that you can use as well. So if you want that script, just comment on this video and I'll send it to you. That's besides the point. Okay, so that's the first stage here. Then we have a little lead filtration and capture sequence where we get their address, name, phone, email, any other questions that we ask. We usually ask their timeline as well that they're looking to sell. And then we actually use our AI appointment conversion system to take a person from a lead to a booked appointment. And so you can see how this AI system does this here. So that way this takes the, menial task of having to stay on top of these leads and text them back and forth out of your hands. You can just let AI do it, and it does a freaking good job. We created this specifically for this system, so it works amazing to get people to book in a time to speak with you on the property. So that is that process there. And then we set up all next thing you need to do is set up all the follow-up and nurturing systems. Like, you don't want to just allow rely on one channel to convert a lead to an appointment. You also need to call the leads as soon as they come in. Statistically, you're about 40% more likely to convert a person from a lead to a client when you call them within the first 5 minutes versus the first 30 minutes. So that's a huge deal. Then you can do database reactivation campaigns, which basically means you reactivate your whole database through text, emails, and calls to get them to re-engage. So depending on how big your database is, or how big it grows to, you want to do that every 30 days. And then also you're going to nurture people through your content, which we'll go through next. So that is the first step here. Very simple, very straightforward. Stage 1. Stage 2 is we're going to remarket your listings. As soon as you close listings, we want to put those listings to work through social media and farming. And so this is how we do this. We run these campaigns through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well. We use a combination of video and image campaigns. This is how we remarket your listings, and this is where we send them to remarket them. We send them to your whole database, text, email. We also run ads on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Facebook groups, IG Reels, and stories. When you optimize your listings this way, This is what's going to get you 5 to 10 new clients off of every single freaking listing that you get. This system right here, if you're not utilizing your listings to get 5 to 10 new clients, you're wasting money, honestly. Like you're leaving money on the table for sure. So we have a whole easy to follow step-by-step process on how to remarket your listings, get 5 to 10 new clients. And then stage 3 is we start utilizing this data to utilize more budget towards retargeting. This is one of the key features and best parts of social media, but the meta ads is you can actually retarget, run retargeting ads to your database, to people that have clicked your ad but haven't filled out the information, and even a lookalike audience of your database that's like a 5 to 10% lookalike of the types of clients you want to work with. So this is how we optimize your campaigns to run them to these types of people in the retargeting stage. So that is the first stage here. And then next thing here is we have our RE social funnel system. So this is more the organic content side. Again, this is what's generated me over $400,000 in revenue just from Facebook. Okay, so Facebook organic content as well. But this is the overview of this process. This is what you're doing, and this is how this is working, is you're connecting with people living in your city, moving to your city, or wanting to invest in your market. So more like real estate investors. You're going to add, follow, or invite them to your group or to your account or social media account. From there, you're going to nurture them in the DMs, and you're going to nurture them through your engaging content and two-step value posts. So 2 main social platforms is going to be Facebook and Instagram. We're going to walk through both of these. You have 2 channels with the Facebook. You can do your Facebook group or you can do your profile. I recommend doing both because they're both work together simultaneously. Let's go through Facebook group first. You need to create a group, add people to your group either through your Facebook friends that meet that criteria that I mentioned before, these 3 criterias, or through other active Facebook groups. You want to name your group and base it on real estate interesting. So tips for buying in your city, buying secrets in your city, buy, sell, invest in your city. Those are just a few examples. You can do more of an interest-based Facebook group like your city's name, foodies, or local events. But you just have to more nurture people through the DMs to get the conversation to turn more into a real estate conversation. But I definitely recommend doing these types of groups first because they're more targeted and you'll get higher quality leads. Now, just as an example, I've used the same system. I barely put any effort into this Facebook group, and it organically grew to 738 members. So let's just like put this in your perspective. You post a Facebook group like maybe once a week, and you get 738 people that are your potential and ideal types of clients in your Facebook group, where you can post content to them, message them, and you can even set up questions so you can get their email and re-engage them with email as well. Why wouldn't you do that? Okay, so that's the first step. Now with your profile, it's a little bit different, but kind of similar. You just add friends on Facebook in your local area. You find those people. It's pretty simple to find them. You just go to your Facebook and you search for people in a specific city. And then you can always use mutual friends as well to find people in your city. And then you start posting content. And when you post content, it's the purpose of this is called 2-step posts. You want to get them to engage and comment, and then you move that conversation to the DMs to answer any questions that they have and start to engage with them, and then move them to an appointment and also to a client and things like that from there as well. Now, Instagram is a little bit different just because it's a little bit harder to really find people organically through Instagram because it's just a different platform. And so this is what we use to basically, we call them like profile funnel visit ads, which I'll show you how to do that here. But instead of crossing your fingers that the algorithm gods will bless your content, what we do recommend doing is you run IG follower ads to target people in your market. You optimize your profile with lead magnets, story highlights, and pin posts. And then when people follow you, you nurture them into clients through the DMs, through your reels, and through your stories. And this is what gets your ideal clients reaching out to you, where they become clients, meetings, and close deals from there. So this is how this all works, guys. I know this was a mouthful, but this is the model that is actually sustainable. And this is exactly what's going to get you 2 to 4 closings every single month, like clockwork. And if you want to implement this system, like here, I walked you through like step by step how we do this. Now, if you want actually help with this, and you can take this information, you can do it yourself, or you can actually partner with someone that knows what they're doing and has everything already set up for you. So those are your two options. I want you to take action on this. You can do one of two things. You can either take this information, try to implement it yourself, or you can click the link below, book a call with us, and we'll walk you through how we will do this with you step by step, so that way you are guaranteed to succeed. We actually guarantee our agents when they work with us in this program and in this community that if you don't get at least 5 clients within the first 16 weeks, then we give you an unlimited supply of Chick-fil-A. No, I'm just kidding. We'll actually just refund you, and we actually lose money if that way. So really, you have nothing to lose. Click the link below, book a call with us, and we will see you on the other side. All right, peace.